So in this video, I'm going to share my honest review of the loan signing system. I think I'm qualified to talk about this video because not only did I take the loan signing system course, I also took the NNA's course. Now, before I got started, I was a little apprehensive about which course to take. I browsed on the internet for days to get as much information I could get. I reviewed courses like Notary 2 Pro, Sign and Thrive, and the NNA's Signing Agent course until ultimately deciding to go with the loan signing system course first. Now, before I go any further, quick disclaimer. Not only am I a student of the course, but I'm also an affiliate. That said, it's not going to restrict me from giving my full and honest review. I'm spilling the beans on the good and the bad, the pros and the cons. It's just that I feel it's ethical for me to be as transparent as possible from the start. So let's set that aside and dive in. First of all, what caused me to choose the loan signing system course in the first place? Well, the short answer is because of ratings and industry validation. The course has a 4.94 online customer review rating and an A+ accreditation score with the Better Business Bureau. So there were promising signs from the start. Then there's the constant advertisements on Facebook where Mark walks his viewers through a typical day in the life of a signing agent. In the video, he completes multiple loan signings and tallies up his total income for the day. Now, these ads were everywhere on social media. So naturally, I projected this would be a good thing. I instinctively knew that I'd have to show my certificate to title companies and contracting companies for onboarding business. So I suspected that the certificate would hold weight in the title industry and improve the odds of me getting hired. Guess what? It did. Now, let me just say that this is not a notary course. It will not teach you how to properly notarize documents and identify signers. It will not teach you how to be a notary public. If that's what you want, then this is not for that. The National Notary Association offers a notary training course for people who needs to brush up on those skills. I'll leave it up in the comments for anyone who's interested in that. This course in particular is created solely for loan signing agents. At first, it was quite overwhelming. There's a lot of mortgage industry lingo and real estate documents to learn. So it was a lot of information to absorb in the beginning. But luckily, since I had a background in real estate wholesaling, I was already familiar with some of the terminologies and definitions. But that's not a requirement to learn the course either. But that said, with everything in business and life, there's always pros and cons. So starting out, I'm going to highlight 4 cons of the loan signing system before I go into the 4 pros. So here are the 4 things I didn't like so much and I thought could have been better executed. Number 1, the use of repurposed content. So some of the lectures included a recording of a live webinar with past students. Although I got a chance to listen to their questions, follow along, and be a fly on the wall, I would have liked to have the opportunity to ask questions of my own in real time. Even if that meant having a discussion on a tab on the side where students could interact with each other on the subject, I think this would have made the course more interactive and engaging. But I suppose this isn't so much an issue with the professor, it's more so an issue with the infrastructure. Also, another thing I didn't really like was the fact that some of the videos that were on the course were on YouTube for free. I didn't really like that, especially since I'm paying close to $300 for the course. So I would have liked to see more exclusivity on the video lectures of the course. Number 2, charging a $27 per month for community support. Like the title of the package is 6-figure signing agent mentorship and business coaching. Essentially, it's designed for students to get direct access to Mark and network with other signing agents. The offer is free for the first month, and then the monthly subscription kicks in each month after that for $27 a month. Now, I'm personally not a big fan of this. It's bad enough that I was broke and struggling with money, so adding another expense to my expense column was just something I wasn't eager to do. But luckily, I can get a ton of support for free from signing agent Facebook groups across the country. So for someone struggling with money, this is not going to be as attractive. Granted, it's not a requirement to take the course. Number 3, the challenge of navigating through a poorly organized course layout. So sometimes I got confused as to where I was in the course. For example, if I wanted to refresh my memory on a particular lecture, I go back to that lecture, but then lose track of where I left off after that. There's kind of a poor indication on how to snap back to where I left off. Also, I think the table of contents could have been better organized with numbers and alphabetical letters. For example, Chapter 1, Getting started with the loan signing system. Chapter 2, how to get your notary commission, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. I think a more organized course layout would have gone a long way. In any case, this is my criticism based in context, not so much content. I think Mark did a phenomenal job. Number 4, the variations of state loan docs. Now, every state is different and therefore have their own different standard loan docs that might not show up in a signing job. The course provides a set of practice loan docs, but they're from California. So if you're based in Virginia, New Jersey, or DC, there might be documents in your real-life signing experience that may not necessarily reflect in your practice package. Also, some formalities might be different in various states. That's not to say that the practice loan docs aren't helpful. It's just that I've realized that I'm going to come across new loan docs, titles, and I'll continue to grow and progress in this business. It's going to be up to me to learn and retain them despite them not being in my practice docs. However, the course does provide a huge net to absorb easily around 97.998% of the docs that you're gonna see in a typical signing job. But I would have liked to see a full practice set tailored for my state. Now, you might be saying, yo, you're asking this one person to perform a monumental task for 50 states. And that's true, but what I'm saying is, with a little bit of help, it's not impossible. Besides, a 4.94 online customer review rating still has room for improvement, don't it? So those are my 4 cons about the loan signing system course. Now let's get into the good stuff. Here are 4 things I absolutely liked about this course. Number 1, going back to what I just said previously, the course provides a full set of loan documents. This helped me improve and develop my understanding of the forms. Without it, I'm 100% sure I would have not been able to break into this industry. Maintaining a deep understanding of the purposes for each loan doc is the holy grail of this job. Not only has it helped me to save precious time during signings, but it's also saving me money in the long haul, since I still have access to the course. Not to mention that I've already recouped my initial investment after my 2nd or 3rd signing. This is perfect for new signing agents. I think Mark was like a captain who was guiding me through the rough patches of the oceans of real estate. The guy did a really good job. And this is something that the NNA's course doesn't provide. They won't give me a full set of loan documents. And it's not as engaging since it's just a series of slides and not an actual person. Their course is designed with experienced signing agents in mind. That's why they don't provide a full set of loan documents to practice. Number 2, 100% 30-day money back guarantee. That's like a trial to me. So I figured, what's the worst that can happen? I can always get my money back if I felt the course wasn't up to par, which ended up not being the case since I continued and got certified within 4 months. But here's the kicker, a one-time payment with lifetime access to the course, meaning I can always come back and refresh my learning and training as a signing agent. To me, that's priceless. The fact that I can go back, brush up on my education is fantastic. Number 3, Mark is an industry expert with over 20 years in the loan signing industry. Not only did he start off as a signing agent, but he also owns his own signing services company, which I believe did over 6,000 loan signings last year alone. But don't quote me on that. It could be more. So I knew I was in good hands from the beginning. The way he brings the information forward is very energetic. I could sense that he's very enthusiastic about sharing his knowledge with others, and I really like that. I learned how to do loan signings with confidence, how to decipher loan docs, how to address questions that borrowers might ask, how to remedy issues when they arise at the signing table. I got free online flashcards explaining the different loan docs and real estate verbiage, how to fill out amendments and disclosure, home equity line of credit training modules, reverse mortgage training, refinance training, and so much more. Like, it's just so much information jam-packed all in one course. It's no wonder the industry holds the loan signing system certificate as such high regard. It makes perfect sense. Number 4, piggybacking off of what I said in number 3, just tons of resources. The course has 2 phases, and the second phase is about marketing your business and services, which I have to say is one of the biggest takeaways. Because as entrepreneurs, we always focus on building the perfect product, building the perfect service, but where we tend to fall flat most of the time is marketing. How do we drive traffic both on and offline? How do we get in front of the decision makers to promote our product and services, especially as signing agents? That's the nook and cranny of this business. You have to market your services. But if you're coming in wet behind the ears, you're gonna need someone to guide you, and Mark does a great job at this. In this course, that problem is solved. It's one of the biggest caveats of this course that I have to say impressed me the most. The loan signing system is also showing me how to grow my business to 10x what I'm capable of achieving on the ground level. The course has 3 tiers. I took the middle tier called the Professional 2.0 course for close to $300. But if the middle or advanced tier is too expensive, I knew I could always go with the cheaper tier first, the Fundamental 2.0 course. In other words, I can take this course and upgrade later to access the more advanced training for business marketing and so on. But even the fundamental course will come with an avalanche of information and resources on how to package a set of loan documents, all the while getting me up to speed and familiar with the job, which again is very convenient for all people, meaning it doesn't much matter which level I'm on because I can get started where I'm at and upgrade later. So I really like that aspect of this course. Now, I said early on that I'd share 4 pros and 4 cons, but as a courtesy for watching this far into the video, I'll throw in a bonus. Here's another thing I really liked about the loan signing system. The one-on-one consultation call that Mark Will offers to his students after getting certified and completing the course. I think this is huge for new signing agents. The fact that you can have access to someone like that, someone who has over 20 plus years of experience in this industry, it's amazing. I haven't used the call yet, but I know it's an option on the table and the conversation can go a long way. So if there's anything I wanted to learn, any questions I've had, I can always ask him and I can download the wealth of experience and knowledge that he has about the loan signing industry. So anyways, that wraps up for my review on the loan signing system course. Hey there, if you found this video useful, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and until next time.